morning, and he's going to be making mashed potatoes, prawn veggies with sea demi-glaze sauce. We cannot wait for that one. You guys should stick around for that recipe. And we also have a musical performance today. Nigerian Afrobeat alternative sensation Sky Jagger will be performing his song Jagger Jantis. He's also signed under the Jantis Records, a label founded by himself. We cannot wait to get us in that mood. All right. It's going to be an amazing day. I guarantee. We have great food right there. We have music. We have amazing conversation coming. You guys should just sit down, relax, okay? It's going to be an amazing Monday. Tell you that. Believe me. Let's bet. It's going to be amazing. All right. Just sit down, relax, and let us check out the weather. We'll be right back.
Hello and good morning. You're watching Wake Up Nigeria. My name is Titilaya Oyinson. It's time for a news update. And we're beginning in Borno State, where the federal government has begun deploying security personnel to establish a new military base in Kirawa, a border town of Goza local government area of the state. TVC News senior reporter Jesse Tafida reports that the move follows a recent terrorist attack that displaced several families and overran a multinational task force base in the area.
It's a long, rough road to Kirawa, a community sitting right on Nigeria's border with Cameroon, and one that has endured years of insurgent attacks. The latest assault forced dozens of families to flee their homes, while militants briefly took over the multinational Joint Task Force base stationed there. Now, hope is beginning to return as Governor Babagina Zulum, accompanied by members of his cabinet and Goza community leaders, are here in Kirawa, not just to assess the damage, but to restore confidence among the people.
Within the shortest possible period, the Nigerian Army will deploy soldiers to Kirawa town. This is one measure. The second measure that we have undertaken is in the areas of providing support to our gallant civilian gentry hunters and vigilantes. We have listened to them and we have provided all the requirements needed to safeguard the town.
Kirawa was among the communities resettled by the Borno State government in 2022, but repeated attacks have tested the resilience of residents. Locals and community leaders are now calling for a stronger permanent military presence to keep the town secure.
He have already said that they will bring military to this place. He also says that they are going to even at least consider our road, a hospital, and palliative to our people. So as a member representing Goza, there's nothing I can say more than to tell His Excellency Jazakallah Bil Hayy, and inshallah we'll continue to pray for him for his support and empathy to our community.
As the governor moves through the community, inspecting destroyed homes and deserted schools, he makes another call. For a community caught between war and recovery, the governor's visit is more than symbolic. It's a sign that Kirawa's story of survival is not far from over. Jacita Fida, TVC News, Goza.
The Department of State Services, DSS, has released 2 reporters of J101.9 FM, Jos Plateau State, wrongfully arrested during the visit of President Bola Tinubu, who was in the state for the burial of the mother of the All Progressives Congress National Chairman, Professor Nentawe Yildwata Goche. According to a credible security source, on hearing that some overzealous operatives had arrested Ms. Ruth Marcus and Kisha Zhang, who work for the radio station, the Director General, Mr. Oluwatosin Ajayi, ordered their immediate release. The source said the service also immediately contacted the national president of the Nigerian Union of Journalists, NUJ, Al-Hassan Yahya, and conveyed the DG's apologies. The director assured the NUJ president that the DSS leadership treasures the importance of a free press in a democracy and has ordered a thorough investigation into the matter. He further assured the NUJ president that any officer found culpable would be appropriately sanctioned. The source further stated that the new DG is correcting the wrongs he inherited. One of them is the overzealousness, and this is why the new DG has not failed to admit so whenever the service makes mistakes. Now let's turn our attention to the fight against illicit drugs. In a series of intelligence-led operations across Lagos, the NDLEA operatives have dismantled 2 major drug cartels responsible for multiple cocaine shipments disguised as everyday items like body cream, stainless cups, and hair gel. 5 suspects, including the syndicate leader Hamid Taufik Ode, were arrested. The first bust on the 16th of September at the Murtala Mohammed Internal Airport uncovered 174 parcels of cocaine weighing 13.4 kilograms. Further investigation led to one Hamid Ode, a self-proclaimed businessman and returnee from the UK. Another syndicate was uncovered in September with the 3 UK-bound cocaine shipments traced to a furniture maker, Smith David Korede. Other seizures across states include 6.3 kilograms of loud from Thailand and over 290,000 pills in Kano and nearly 250 kilograms of skunk in Edo. In Lagos State, multiple suspects were arrested in Lekki, Mushin, and Alaba with large quantities of codeine, cannabis, and expired drugs. And in foreign news, President Donald Trump says he thinks the hostages held in Gaza will start to be freed very soon, as mediators are set to meet in Egypt for an indirect peace talk with Hamas and Israel. The talks come after Hamas agreed to some parts of a 20-point U.S. peace plan, including releasing hostages and handing over Gaza governance to Palestinian technocrats, but is seeking negotiations on other issues. The group's response did not mention the key demands of its disarmament and playing no future role in Gaza's governance. President Trump told reporters there's no need for flexibility because everybody has agreed to it. But there will always be some changes. Meanwhile, Israeli airstrikes continued in Gaza despite Mr. Trump telling Israel to immediately stop the bombing on Friday after Hamas responded to the proposed plan. Israeli government spokesperson Shosh Bedrosian told reporters yesterday while certain bombings have actually stopped inside of Gaza Strip, there's no ceasefire in place at this point in time. And now for a brief sports update. Erling Haaland continued his prolific form as Manchester City battled to a narrow victory over Brentford and gave boss Pep Guardiola his 250th Premier League win. Guardiola is the quickest manager to reach this milestone, having done so in just 349 games, 55 games quicker than anyone else. Haaland outmuscled Sepp van den Berg to gather Josko Vardiol's looping cross, then wriggled away from the defender before precisely slotting past Kaumin Keller. In other results, Aston Villa beat Burnley 2-1, Crystal Palace lost 2-1 to Everton, Newcastle United beat struggling Nottingham Forest 2-0, while Wolves played 1-1 with Brighton. And that's all we can take on news and sports for this hour. Wake Up Nigeria continues after this break.
From Lagos to the world, TVC Communications has been nominated for its very first international award, the prestigious AIB. It's a recognition of our voice, vision, innovation, and relentless drive to push beyond boundaries. TVC Communications, Nigerian excellence on the world stage.
Think fast, play smart, win big. We Cash, the game show where every contestant gets the opportunity to win money. No long waits, no dull moments, just quick questions, quick moves, and free cash. Every second counts, every answer pays, and everyone walks away a winner. Are you fast enough for quick cash? Scan the barcode on your screen and you just might get a chance to take your shot at instant fortune. Quick Cash, showing Mondays and Fridays on TVC Entertainment.
Entertainment to me means fun and knowledge. Being a singer, when you sing a song or a theater art or a visual art, you are actually telling a story. You can do a drama that inspired people and tell them a story and give them some kind of inspiration and knowledge. Yeah, to me basically, entertainment means fun and knowledge.
Angela was a civil rights activist, poet, and award-winning author known for her acclaimed 1969 memoir, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, and her numerous poetry and essay collections. Angela was born on April 4, 1928 in St. Louis, Missouri. Angela had a difficult childhood. Her parents split up when she was very young. Around the 1960s, Angela lived in Ghana working as an editor and a freelance writer. Angela also held a position at the University of Ghana for a time before she joined a community of revolutionist returnees exploring Pan-Africanism and became close with human rights activist and black nationalist leader Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. In 1961, Angela appeared in an off-Broadway production of Jean Gennett's The Blacks with James L. Jones, Lou Gossett Jr. and Cicely Tyson, and went on to earn a Tony Award nomination for her role in the play Look Away in 1973 and an Emmy Award nomination for her work on the television miniseries Roots 1977, among other honors. Angela's career has seen numerous accolades, including the Chicago International Film Festival's 1998 Audience Choice Award and a nod from the Acapulco Black Film Festival in 1999 for Down in the Delta. She published 7 autobiographies, 3 books of essays, several books of poetry, and is credited with a list of plays, movies, more than 50 honorary degrees, and television shows spanning over 50 years. She also won 2 NAACP Image Awards in the Outstanding Literary Work Non-Fiction category for her 2005 cookbook and 2008 Letter to My Daughter. After experiencing health issues for a number of years, Angela died on May 28, 2014 at her home in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. In May 2021, it was announced that Angela will be one of the first women to be commemorated with a new series of quarters from the U.S. Mint.
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw earthen material slabbed, stroked and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move way in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known. For when the wailing stops, the pieces settle down in abject beauty erected for a century of a century. Speaking, advocating, protesting as the arts are meant to be.
Hello and welcome back. Now this Monday morning, you probably opened up your phone and looked at your account balance, wondering, oh my goodness, how am I going to get to the end of the month with what I have in there? Don't worry, God got you. And Wake Up Nigeria got you too. We have a discussion for you. We have Arian's Shakrao. I hope I got that right. Now she is representing, and it's one of the conversations that you need to turn your volume up a bit, because we're going to be talking a little bit about smart loans. It's great to have you here. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
All right. So for those that probably didn't catch the name, please pronounce the name properly for me.
Okay, it's Arian's
Yes.
Shakaro.
Shakaro. Okay.
Yes.
I almost got it.
Yes,
almost. Close enough.
Very close.
All right then. So honestly, people have money on their minds almost all through the month, and especially when it's school fees month. You know, we just pass by and you're just like, okay, I survived it. But you know, people are always looking for different solutions to their financial issues. I know that Merisem has something that they've been working on for a while, and it's tagged Smart Loans. Talk to us about this.
Thank you very much for that question. So, smart borrowing is simply assessing using credit in a responsible and purposeful manner. So it's not about using loans for your wants. It's assessing loans for specific needs. So those needs could be to fund your education, to fund health. It could even be for a business opportunity. But it's making sure that you take a loan that you're able to repay within your income bracket. Smart borrowing is also understanding the terms of a loan agreement before signing the dotted lines.
Understanding the fine print.
Yes.
Okay.
For example, you want to know what interest rates you're being charged.
Sure.
You want to know if there are fees. You want to know the repayment plan.
Okay.
How are you going to pay? Is it monthly? Is it quarterly?
Okay.
Is it biannually? So understanding those loan terms before signing and ensuring that whatever loan you're taking, you're able to repay. You have the capacity to repay.
Okay.
So it's just ensuring you don't borrow more than you're capable of repaying.
All right. So now, once we hear, the term smart put in front of anything, sometimes it feels like there's some kind of tech advancement involved. There's some kind of AI. There's some kind of something different from what we've heard before. I know there are quite a few financial institutions giving out these opportunities to people. Maybe not the same as yours, but that's why we're here to sort of differentiate the difference between what Meristem is doing and what others are doing.
So it's sort of about the same thing, but we emphasize the word smart to ensure that people are borrowing and using the money they borrow responsibly.
Okay.
So sometimes people could borrow for consumables. We advocate borrowing for use for long-term, for things that will generate long-term value. So that's where the smartness comes in. Understanding what you're doing. Some people take loans, they don't understand the terms, they don't know when they're supposed to pay.
Okay.
They have a repayment plan,
Sure.
They don't stick to it, they don't know how to manage their loan. So the smartness comes from accessing a loan, using it in a responsible way, having a purpose for it. Yes.
The thoughts of loans usually come at the end, maybe as a last resort. And this is because maybe you've thought of friends, family, you've done whatever you can to scrape the pennies you've had. But it is a mindset of it being a last resort, maybe because of how we were raised, our culture, our upbringing. But it feels like suddenly we're trying to change that mindset on picking borrowing as a last resort. What are your thoughts on this?
Yes, so we don't consider loans to be a last resort.
Okay.
People should consider loans as a springboard for success. So just like you mentioned, going to family and friends, there is, when you take a loan from a company like Meristem, it's more dignifying. There's confidentiality. So imagine if you've gone to your family and friends, people talk, oh, he took so loan, she's owing me this and that. And people know your business. Sometimes you have to open up because when you want to access a facility, you do have to state the purpose. And maybe what you're doing is a bit private to you. So when you access loan from Meristem Finance, you're sure of confidentiality. It's a more dignified route to raising capital. So we're trying to change that perception that it doesn't have to be a last resort. You don't have to go round everywhere before considering using a loan.
All right then. So as a financial institution, I know that there are products that will be on the shelf for you to sort of sell to everyone.
Yes.
But I would love to understand, the different products and services that Meristem Finance provides.
Okay, so we have different services. But what we do is we try to tailor the products to suit the borrowers.
Okay.
So for example, we have finance lease. This is where an asset is purchased, the borrower has the use of the assets, and they pay over, could be up to 3 months. So what happens is they make a 30% equity contribution, and Meristem Finance provides the balance 70%. And they use the asset for the agreed tenor while paying in installments. So that's finance lease. There's also bridge finance, which is a short-term loan to fund, big capital projects. We have working capital loans. These are loan facilities to fund daily, everyday operational needs. It could be paying your staff salary. It could be paying your rent. It could be paying suppliers, So long as there's a gap where you're expecting funds but you need to run your business day to day, working capital loans come in. And then we have another product. So for people who have investments, for example, you have a portfolio of shares, you have money market instruments. So I'll just list them. Money market instruments include treasury bills, fixed deposits, commercial papers. Now, you want to keep your investment, but you need money to finance a project. So you borrow against it.
Oh, so they become the collateral.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. But the dividends that accrue to you from your shares, they still come to you.
Seriously?
Yes.
So the dividends don't sort of go straight to the financier?
No, it doesn't, because what you borrowed from us is what you're going to repay us.
Okay.
So you still enjoy the dividends or maybe the interest payments from your investment. You don't have to sell off your investment. So some people have had portfolio for years.
Yeah.
Why should they sell it now just because they need
money,
capital? So we offer one of such products where you can say, okay, leverage on your portfolio, use it to access a loan, pay us back, continue to enjoy the dividends of your investments. Yes.
So that is an interesting one for me. But another interesting one for me is the very first one you talked about, the lease one.
Yes.
What did you call it again?
Finance lease.
Finance lease.
Yes.
So is that to say I'm leasing possibly a property or some kind of asset or equipment for a period of time?
Yes, usually movable assets. We mostly finance cars, trucks, buses, some hospital equipment. So most times we find that people want to buy these assets. Take for example, a logistics or a transport company that needs to buy a fleet of buses, but they don't have the capital.
Sure.
The market is there. But if you wait till when you have the capital, you would have missed opportunities because competitors are coming into the market every day. So we come in there to bridge that gap. We provide 70% of the funds. We buy the assets. The customer has use of the assets. We insure the vehicles or whatever the asset is.
So you insure,
it.
Do you track as well, or?
Yes, we track it.
Okay,
yes, we monitor. Yes, but the borrower has full use of the assets, and they just pay back instrumentally.
That is interesting. That is interesting. So now, one of the things that comes up the most is managing this debt, and also, what your policies are with defaulters.
Yes.
And a lot of that is really where the fear comes in. That's the question that's on everybody's mind. Oh, goodness me, what if someone can't pay back? What happens next? What is your process?
So it's responsible lending doesn't stop at disbursing, at disbursement. So you've disbursed the loan, but you also want to make sure you're supporting your borrower throughout the entire period of the loan. So we do that by, first of all, the repayment plan is very important. We try to structure our repayment plan to fit their income flow. So let's take an example of someone who earns a salary. You know that if you ask them to pay every week, that won't be possible because they earn income monthly.
At the end of the month, yes.
And then there are businesses who do contracts for other companies and all of that, and their payment terms could be 6 weeks, 2 months. If you tell them to make monthly repayment, you know that's a squeeze. So the first thing we try to do is to fit the repayment plan according to their income stream. That's the first thing. And then the second thing is we send reminders after the loan has been disbursed. Some people genuinely forget the dates of repayment. So what we do is we send them reminders. We prompt them to say, oh, you have a payment coming, so at so time, just to help them plan. And then apart from that, we also incentivize it. So, and this is for repeat borrowers. For people who have borrowed before and they demonstrated a good repayment history, when they are coming back, they will say, I paid my last facility, and you check out the history. So okay, we can reduce your rates a little bit. That's to encourage them, because that shows that if they keep up with their plan, there's an incentive for it. Also, it helps their credit score.
Okay, so I have to, I wish there was more time for us to speak on this, but I'm wondering your thoughts in just 30 seconds. Your thoughts for first-time borrowers.
For first-time borrowers, the first thing is the purpose. Why are you taking that loan? Be sure you're not taking the loan to just, for short-term enjoyment.
Okay.
Even though that's not a bad reason, but make sure that you're taking a loan for a good purpose. Make sure you're able to repay. Don't borrow outside your capacity.
Sure.
If your income is, say, 500,000 a month, and you go and take a loan that requires you to pay about 400,000, what would you leave on? So just ensure that you keep to repayments that are within your income bracket.
I have to say thank you so much for coming to talk to us, Arians. It's been really insightful, and hopefully you've learned a thing or two. Of course, if you have questions, you can always use our hashtag WakeUpNigeria on TVC and tag us with them on WakeUpNigeria, TVCE on Instagram. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, then. We're going to be taking a quick break, everyone. We'll be back after this.
Keeping hope alive.
We are the drumbeats that refuse to be silent.
Even when the rhythm falters.
We are the green that refuses to fade.
And the white that dares to shine.
Hope is not a stranger here.
It lives in our markets,
our music, and our streets.
Every dawn in Nigeria is proof that tomorrow is still worth fighting for.
Hope is a child in the classroom, eyes wide, with dreams bigger than walls.
Hope is the farmer planting seeds in faith,
believing in rain and harvest.
Hope is the youth
unafraid to rise,
rewriting the story of our tomorrow.
Hope is us, millions of voices refusing to give up on the promise of this land.
Nigeria, our independence is not just history.
It is a call to keep believing,
to keep building, to keep hoping.
In 3, 2, 1, we are live.
Welcome to East Flash. I'm on the black carpet, and of course, it's Jubril of Lagos.
Well, that's it on Socialville.
When I say, I dare fool.
You already have Destiny Alpha. I know that.
I go shoot on the
You already know, guys. East Flash can be the best of entertainment, the best of energy, best of everything you need to get your day going.
It's East Flash every weekday from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. on TVC Entertainment.
Entertainment will be an all-encompassing thing that interests you from different spheres or different forms of art. So it could be spoken word, it could be rap.
Like my own parents would say, my people go like enjoy it and yeah, give it its own like respect.
I guess in my mind, entertainment is just a broad spectrum.
It is time for a musical performance today, and for that we have Nigerian Afrobeat alternative sensation Sky Jaga, born Ibekwe Chikaodinaka, and this morning he'll be performing his song Jaga Jantis. Now he is signed on that Jantis record, a label founded by Sky Jaga himself. Now Sky Jaga embodies the new wave of Nigerian artistry, bold, original, and unafraid to push boundaries. It is indeed a pleasure to have you in the studio with us this morning. How are you doing?
I'm doing very fine.
Awesome. I actually have a lot of questions to ask you because I know how difficult it can be to set up a label and then, of course, trying to push yourself independently. But let's talk about your name. How did you come about Sky Jaga?
Well, during high school, I used to keep on dreadlocks, so they used to call me Jaga, as in Jaga, you get?
Oh!
So the Sky just to finesse the name.
Okay, okay. So it came from Jaga Jaga here.
Yeah.
Interesting. See how it works there.
Yeah.
So Sky Jaga, we can't wait to hear your performance. Take it away.
Thank you.
I stay ready like a prayer mantis. I sing like a dance. Move your waist, girl, don't stand that. They send this back with 3.5G. And I'm a slow down. Wine for the corner. Annabella, slow down. Get this money, Escobar. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need. Give it to you all. We can live for 2 years. Politica, Sabatica, Ondisa, Festiva. It's all white animal. Party hard like carnival. Politica, Sabatica, Ondisa, Festiva. It's all white animal. Party hard like carnival. I sing like a dance. Move your waist, girl, don't stand that. They send this back with 3.5G. Annabella, slow down. Wine for the corner. Annabella, slow down. Get this money, Escobar. I stay ready like a prayer mantis. I sing like a dance. Move your waist, girl, don't stand that.
All right, good morning, Nigeria. We are in the kitchen. You guys know how much I love it to be in the kitchen, yes? And I am with the amazing Chef Sean. How are you doing this morning?
I'm fine. Good morning.
Good morning. How's October been for you, the month?
It's been good, but all the same, we're still pushing.
Awesome, awesome. I'm enjoying this month of October. You know why I'm enjoying October? The reason is because this is the first month in the year where I have been trying my best to eat 3 times a day.
Oh.
So usually every other month I either eat twice or just once a day, but this month I have been trying my best.
Breakfast or your
breakfast,
dinner.
lunch, dinner. I've been doing that. All right. Okay. So what are we doing this morning for breakfast?
Yeah, we're doing.
My breakfast is in your hands right now. So tell me.
Don't worry, you're in savings.
All right. Awesome. Tell me, what are we doing this morning?
I have a mashed potato with grilled
prawns.
Okay.
Go with sauteed veg and seafood demi-glace sauce.
All right.
Yeah,
Awesome.
so that's what I'm going to do.
So
this
let's
morning.
look at the ingredients on the table right now. Okay. So of course this is the mashed potato.
Yeah.
This is the first time I'm seeing mashed potatoes like this. Oh.
It's been prepared, so due to time, so I can, because it takes more time cooking the potatoes and seasoning, and also it takes more time. So this will just save up the whole stress.
Yes,
and
of doing it here.
It just goes straight.
I'm just wondering. Yes. So usually we always have like we convert like yam into pounded yam and then gari into eba. I have never heard anyone try to do it whereby you eat mashed potatoes and then soup or something. I'm just wondering, why don't people consider that as a meal?
Yeah, it has always been a meal.
As mashed potatoes like this?
Yeah.
With soup?
No, not with.
Yeah, what I'm saying.
Not with Nigerian soup, because mashed potato is not our own food. Yeah, it's not our own food. So these are their own local food over there.
Well.
Of course.
Okay, all right. So we have mashed potatoes here. Let's talk about the other ingredients that we have here. Okay, tell me true. What is going on?
Yeah, this is a jumbo prawns. This is fresh.
Jumbo.
Yeah, it's big. That's why it's jumbo.
All right, awesome. Size.
So this is fresh rosemary.
What is rosemary for? Because the only Mary I know is the one hosting the show as well.
Oh, you know that too? I know this.
Okay, you know rosemary. I know Mary.
But this is another rosemary I know for a very long time.
All right, okay, tell me what is rosemary? What does it do to the?
Rosemary is a fresh herb, and be it steak, fish, anything seafood or steak, it gives it a very nice flavor.
Ooh.
Whenever you eat anything that there's rosemary or fresh thyme, you'll know that yes, there's something different aside the spices.
Okay, cool, awesome. Okay, what else do we have?
Yeah, I have carrot, I have scotch bonnet, that is rodo, I have marrow, I have garlic.
All right.
This is fresh parsley.
Okay.
This is black pepper. This is oregano.
Okay.
And that's butter, seasoning, cooking cream, and water.
All right, so you have cooking cream, you have water here.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the carrot. What are we using the carrots for?
Yeah, the carrot is the veg out to go by the side just for plating.
Okay. All right, just for plating, yes?
Yeah.
Awesome. And then
but it will be seasoned.
Okay.
So it is edible, you can eat it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, all right. It is looking amazing already. I am enjoying everything here on the table. What is the first thing that we're going to do to just start the meal?
Yeah, the prawns.
Prawns?
Yeah.
Prawns?
Yeah.
All right, how long will it take?
Just 2 minutes.
Okay. Now, for those of you watching at home right now, you can actually join us and you can make this, okay? You have all the ingredients on screen. Take a screenshot, take a picture, go back on YouTube, watch again, all right? You can join us. You can make this with us as we're doing it here in the studio. All right, that'll be awesome. Guys, we have Chef Sheung here, and I cannot wait for the chef to start this because, like I said, my breakfast is in your hands. It has to be special. I will not spoil my October because of you.
I'm very sure you call me for an event.
All right. All right, yes, you have the AR right there. All the ingredients on your screen. Okay, all right. That is all that we can take at this time. Guys, do not go anywhere. The show continues. It's still Wake Up Nigeria, and we'll be right back after the short break.
Good morning, Marina Station and all the passengers. Efficient, it's comfortable.
This development will go a long way in reducing congestion and emission.
The trains are a long-term solution to Lagos traffic challenges.
This is where we take the final, decisions on policies, programs of government. I will have to ensure that, the narration of Lagos as a PLC is taken very, very seriously.
This is a major pedestrian bridge linking Oyingo here to Apapa Road over there.
With this overpass, we are providing what we call a permanent solution.
This place is one of the most dangerous areas at the biosecurity environment.
This can go into the news and every crumbs of your neighborhood.
Our goal is to remain as Africa's model megacity, to move our GDP from the 5-6 position to the 3rd position, and we believe it's achievable with all the commitments we have.
Explore the city of Lagos, where dreams are made and possibilities are endless. Amade Doja Salamade Niyi. I live in Lagos, inside Lagos.
Imagine a country with over 300 plenty languages. Why you go the only focus on Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo? Where we get a common language, where they unite everybody from Oga to even Madam self, and every person where they for street. That's now why we dey introduce you 89.9 Yanga FM, the #1 urban Fiji radio station where they unite us all. From the award-winning breakfast show, Waiting Day, with your brother, your friend, Wale Po.
Everywhere. Oh, Bobo. This na Cruise Express.
And this go be the best 4 hours of our life. Country people, make una join us.
Oh.
Now we be What's Up Naija crew. Now we they give you what they sup for inside we country. Yes, so keep it loud.
If God be your papa, why you not gonna make Yanga?
Come to Wahala. Now here we dey settle all the matter.
Bro, you're right here. Nobody better than we, right?
Okay, now whispers be that. Make I just be the last sensible voice where you go hear.
Now we be 89.9 Yanga FM.
Yeah, it's time for What's Up and About. It's actually really a great feeling to have everyone in the studio like this. I mean,
Yes.
I'm loving this. I'm loving see Mike, Mary, Edgar. This is family.
The moment you have me in the studio, it's complete.
Oh, you?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm the final ingredient
Yeah,
to the meal.
the cherry on the cake.
No, not the, I'm the cake.
Yeah?
Not the cherry. Not the cherry, I'm the cake.
I thought you
You're the AR, eh? You're the AR on the cake, eh? And our chef...
It's funny how my name actually ends with AR.
Yeah.
I think it's with EBGAR.
Oh,
I'm good. Yes.
All right. So it's Monday, everyone. It's Monday, and I've already talked about money on the couch there. I just wanted to mention a fine. I don't know if this fine is enough. $500,000. Is that all? Is that all he had to pay?
it's
Plus
a max.
3 years and a few months. They wrote 4 years, but 1 year for time served.
Okay, yeah, definitely.
Right?
Definitely.
So you know who we're talking about? Diddy. He was finally sentenced last week, and the sentencing itself was dramatic, if you ask me. You know,
It was drama. There's a lot about this because I mean you're looking at a forerunner of hip hop, as it were. I mean, this is someone that has been there. I mean, from the days as somebody who was mentored or tutored by the greats.
Yeah.
You know, from the Tupac era and
Biggie, yeah.
the Biggie era. You know, down up until this point, basically like the #1 when it came to hip hop. You know, and with all that he was accused, so it was going to be interesting to see how this will play out. And so the media coverage was off the hook. Journalists were not allowed to, record, doing. So what people had to do with was artists drawing and all of that. And so it was 50 months, 4 years, 2 months. Of course, he has done almost a year and all that. 500,000 because that's the most that can be fined. And then the judge said he has enough resources, and so in fact, he had to push it to the most that he could do. But a lot of the drama centered around how the family were pleading his case.
the family.
Yes, that's his kids and his mom, how they were pleading his case on the final day, and how they put up the show. They were crying and talking about how they can't let the baby grow up without her father. It was really something. It was like you said. It was quite a performance.
A performance.
So when you have money and you can afford a good lawyer, for many people, those are two ingredients that can let you get away with almost anything. And that's the way, unfortunately, life is. But then I just want to make reference to the fact that we also need to do better as a society in general. Because one thing I've realized about this circle of abuse thing, or entitlement, or certain attitudes that people pull, there's usually a background story. Does not excuse it in any way. That is no reason for you to act in a certain way. But there's usually a background story. I recall Monique, you know, the popular comedian, Monique.
Yeah.
She was actually abused by her older brother from 7 years to 11 years old. And our older brother, Gerald, who was doing the abuse, was also abused by somebody else. And so you realize that so many people with warped minds in the society when you seek the background of such warped minds, you would realize that there was something that influenced it or then triggered the evil side of them. Again, as I said, it does not excuse what Diddy has done, and it's a good thing that he's being made to pay for his wrongdoings. Though there are many who agree that that sentencing was far less. But then, as I said when I started, when you have money and you have good lawyers, almost anything can happen.
Most of the quotes I was seeing, Edgar, I'm not sure if you saw this online as well, was everyone saying, man, the lawyers are going to celebrate today, that the lawyers had the best outcome ever, and it was all about the legal team.
Yeah.
It wasn't about him actually being remorseful or him, you know, doing something in society that should help better society. Or I don't know. I feel like community service needed to be part of this. I feel like there was supposed to be a higher financial fine on this. I know that was the highest you said.
The lawyers actually were expecting 14 months. They wanted to come out by December. So they're actually planning to appeal.
Yeah.
Are you joking? Into their minds, it's a bad judgment. They're planning to appeal. They're planning to appeal.
Me.
In fact, they will appeal according to, they have already
all
decided.
The evidence,
oh yes, they've already decided that they will
all
appeal.
The witness statements.
No, as in that the sentence, you know, they are trying to appeal the sentence.
Wow.
You know.
Wow.
Yeah. Well,
and with
like
the Cassie video, now that Cassie video of him dragging her through a hotel corridor, for me that was already the nail in the coffin, to be honest. And I know that the judge did state that that was one of the reasons why he gave that particular sentence, but I still feel like he should have gone for the 11 years, which was the maximum for that particular. No, but really, there were too many witness statements, there was too much evidence, and too many people that had wanted to come forward over time that was, well, they say, allegedly silenced, you know?
So, you know, when there are cases like this, there's the angle of remorse. Do you understand? The judge oftentimes gives his judgment based on how remorseful the person appears to be.
Yeah.
Now, we do not know if it's true or it's from the heart.
Yeah, because there were no
but
videos
I recall
at the time.
exactly, Diddy even wrote a statement. It was part of even the closing statement, apologizing, saying that he didn't know better. He thought he had the world at his feet. Is why he did the things he did. That he thought he was infallible, nothing can happen to him. That he did not look at how much it was hurting. You know, all of those. Yeah. So in a, you know, in any case, especially where, since we don't have any proof that lives were also involved or stuff like that, in this kind of situation, actual proof, yeah, in this kind of situation, the fact that what shall I call it now, the fact that the defendant is showing as much remorse as can be, in addition to whatever it is you said, his family members also pulled in court. It's a no-brainer. Unfortunately,
But
that's how the
I think the beauty for me in all of this is one way or the other, whether we were expecting more years or we had a few months. I think the beauty for me is justice has been served one way or the other. And because there are other ways the story could have gone. There's a way they could just bury this whole thing and then you probably not hear about it for a very long time. And that's why I love the system of government over there. You know, whether you are rich, whether you are poor, the law is the law. Yes, just like you mentioned, you have to get a good lawyer to actually reduce their sentence and all the rest. But imagine if it was Nigeria. There are so many stories, so many people in Nigeria that have done far worse that are even celebrated.
Yeah.
These people have not even had the opportunity. They know that the system, the judiciary system can do nothing about their case.
Wow. So, and I think another thing that even defeated it was the fact that Cassie had been settled. If she had not been settled, I think it would have been the maximum. But the fact that, he had settled her, he was showing remorse, he was doing this, all of those are there.
Were we not in the country when snake swallowed certain amount of money?
Wow.
How many snakes have been arrested?
You know how many zookeepers? The bush
how many bush
you see,
have been burnt down?
I understand what you're talking about, remorse and everything, yeah. But as a human, you need to understand the concept of causality. Cause and effect, consequences. I remember my first year, I was playing around, I didn't go to class. When I saw my results, there's this song I sang.
Yeah.
I said, life, oh life. I was very remorseful. Oh life. But no matter how much remorse I showed, I still had to do those carryovers.
Those carryovers.
No matter how much you want to say, consequences. Actions should have consequences. And no matter what happens, and that is something that I think that everybody, even as a kid, if we learn that growing up, then we understand that no matter what we do, no matter how much we fight back, no matter how remorseful it is, some things have happened, and for those things, for balance, for justice to happen, then you have to face the consequences.
So, sorry, Mary, I want to hear your opinion on this. Do you believe Diddy has been cancelled? When I say cancelled, do you think his fan base and all his brands and sponsors are still going to be there when he comes out in 3 years?
So before I answer you, let's go to Kelly, R. Kelly.
R. Kelly.
R. Kelly's music is timeless. People still listen to it. Yes, some platforms removed it, you know, all of that, but his music is timeless. Now, the case with Diddy, though, is not even about timeless music. It's about his level of influence. In fact, I feel one of the reasons he got this sentence is because many people were afraid to step forward that if this guy should eventually come out of this thing, wahala. So when you look at it from that angle, I think you have your answer.
Wow.
Yes, but I don't actually think you can cancel Diddy because
you
again,
can't cancel him.
What I mean is, it's not really about his music. It's people who love Diddy is more about the influence, about the money that he has. It's not
multiple
really.
Businesses.
No, but if it's the brands have gone.
Yeah,
the brands are gone.
Of course.
No, the brands are gone, of course. There is no any brand that identifies with him.
In fact,
brand that
he started Revolt TV, which was revolutionary for black people. It was sold off. His shares were bought off him.
Wow.
They kicked him out. It was his. It's his Revolt TV. He started it. It was his. But he's been kicked out and all of that. So everybody.
But the money is still his. It's not as if it was taking $500,000 max.
Well, at this point, we would love to hear your thoughts on this matter. Use our hashtag Wake Up Nigeria on TVC, on X, on Instagram. I'll be looking out for your comments and contributions. Let's take another quick break, guys. We'll be back after this.
The Renewed Hope Initiative RHI presents the RHI Green Nigeria Challenge. Go green today for a greener tomorrow. This national competition is in 3 categories. The household category is a tree planting competition amongst 11 frontline states in northern Nigeria. Each participating household in Adamawa, Borno, Bauchi, Gombe, Jigawa, Kano, Katsina, Kebbi, Sokoto, Yobe and Zamfara states will plant a minimum of 1 tree to qualify with a video evidence of before and after the tree planting exercise. 20 million naira will be awarded to the best household. Submission deadline is 20th December 2026. Community category will see local governments, local communities, schools and NGOs reclaim and transform degraded or abandoned areas such as dump sites, landfills, parks and their likes into green, vibrant gardens, parks and eco-friendly spaces. 50 million naira would be awarded to the overall best community group. Deadline for submission is 15th July 2026. States category will have all states of the Federation and the Federal Capital Territory, excluding Enugu State, have a chance to address the growing threats to environmental sustainability and cleanliness. States will be judged based on the number of trees planted on major roads and inner streets and how clean they are. 100 million naira will be awarded to the best performing state. Already, Enugu State has 100 million naira for being RHI's model green state due to its greenery and cleanliness. Video evidence must be submitted by participating states on or before 20th December 2026. All entries must be directed to RHI Office, State House, Abuja, or email rhi.greenchallenge@statehouse.gov.ng. RHI Green Nigeria Challenge. Go green today for a greener tomorrow.
Level 2, electrified fence. Terrifying. Let's get out of here.
Hey, Nick fam! Remember, Nick on TVC is your one-stop for engaging children's shows like El Tigre, Paw Patrol, SpongeBob SquarePants, Kung Fu Panda, and lots more to keep the kids glued to their screens. Catch us on Mondays to Fridays at 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays and Sundays
from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m.
right here on TVC.
All right. Are you thought the first hour was lit? Buckle up. Welcome to hour 2 of Wake Up Nigeria, where the energy stays high and the discussion's hotter and your morning still is unstoppable. Welcome to Wake Up Nigeria. Now, we're just getting started. There is so much coming on your way this morning. We have more guests, more gist, more inspiration, plus your favorite segment right here and right now. You are watching Wake Up Nigeria, and it only gets better from here. It only gets better. Now, we have Chef Show in the kitchen, and he is making something amazing. Let's check out what's happening on the other side. What's happening over there, guys? How are you guys doing?
We're having a swell time. We're good.
All right.
We're good. The chef is tantalizing our nostrils here.
Then chef, if not be prawns, you know if you use an art.
Oh, goodness me.
I can use anything.
Like what?
I can use lamb, I can use steak, fish.
Snake.
Steak.
He said steak now, Mike.
No, but people,
snake.
If you want snake, I can do it for you.
Really?
You cook snake,
You dey cook snake?
I say team be like.
I beg, but it's not alive when you bring it, right? No, it's killed
I can't even move closer.
But there's nothing that I heard this is like catfish. Now if you have taken catfish, it's very close.
No, it can't be.
Catfish and snake is small. It's the difference. It's not clear.
But it's looking good. It's looking good. It's looking good over here, Edgar. Monday.
All right.
Honestly, the energy is great.
Awesome. You guys are having a great time over there, and I can tell. I can feel it. Okay, remember that you can use the hashtag Wake Up Nigeria on TVC across all social media platforms to be a part of the best breakfast show on Nigerian television. Remember that you can also watch us live from absolutely anywhere across the world through our mobile app that you can download from the Google Play Store or the iOS. Now, please, make sure that you follow us, all right? We don't like your privacy. We just want you to be in our business. You can connect at TVC Connect and all social media handles. Facebook, Instagram, Threads, and X, formerly known as Twitter. I don't like calling it Twitter or X. Please use the hashtag Wake Up Nigeria on TVC. All right, you can also watch us on GOTV channel 16, UHF channel 49, and StarTimes channel 121. Okay, all right. So sit back, relax, and let us enjoy the show together, all right? We have a lot in store for you guys. So let's have a great time together. We'll be right back after this short break. Do not go anywhere. All right, we are back. We are back in the kitchen. We have Chef Showing here.
Where you go before?
I was there. I was, doing
Yeah,
the
now you was
whole.
over there.
I was doing the whole intro at the.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Yes, welcome back. Welcome back.
But so
Yes.
I understand the concept of prawns, and that was, I was asking him earlier. I was actually quite serious because prawns gives the prawn gives a very unique kind of taste and aroma, which for me I'm a little bit. That's I think the aroma is what really turns me off from. But a lot of people like it, and it's high. But I was really asking. You mentioned lamb. What other things can you use for this? You mentioned lamb.
Depending on what you want as an individual.
Okay.
So I've come across some people that doesn't eat lamb.
Okay.
Okay.
Some eat steaks. My best friend doesn't eat fish.
Okay.
How does someone not eat fish?
Like
is it an allergy or something?
So like I don't have allergy. I eat anything.
So there's some people. There's some people that just have aversions to some things. Why? Because of the preparation process, or maybe how they grew up seeing it.
How they grew up seeing it?
Yes. Because some people, like I remember growing up seeing them wash snail, for instance.
I was going to mention
and that icky yellowish goo.
You didn't like it?
I didn't like it.
But you eat snail now.
But I eat snail now, but it took a while.
It took a while.
So
for
especially
me,
if I'm going to cook it myself.
So growing up, we used to have we lived in a compound where there was a lot of space. So we had trees. We have plantain trees. We have pawpaw trees. We used to grow our water leaf. Wow. We used to grow ugu and all that. Yeah. So we pluck water leaves and straight up wash and get in straight up. So because of the plantains, they always used to be snail. So I grew up. I used to eat snail a lot. So I used to love. So early in the morning, you come and pick them and all of that. So snail was easier for me. But for prawns and all of that, for fish, I know there's some people that have allergies. That they actually take it and maybe their face starts swelling.
Yes,
for
I
me,
actually have I used to have prawn allergies.
Okay.
Used to.
But
so let me explain what I mean. Growing up, I remember that whenever I had prawns, I say 2-3 hours after taking prawns, my lower lip would swell.
Seriously?
Wow.
Yes. And at some point, I was always happy about it. The reason was because it made me feel special some certain way. Like,
how?
I don't know.
No, yes, it's true.
You say like, I can eat that. I can eat that.
Growing up,
made me feel.
It's cool.
But you're lucky that he didn't have a more adverse reaction.
He might have had. But maybe his immune system was able to fight against it.
I did not. I don't like that.
No, but it could have been maybe something that in your immune system that was your mother's prayers.
And it might not be that particular food that you ate. You just assume.
But now I feel like
this and it happened like that.
I mean, maybe an ingredient inside it.
Yeah, it might be.
Because I had a friend.
Some people that eat everything, but they don't eat garlic.
Yeah. True. There's some people.
I had a friend, and of course, bless his soul, Nusa. Nusa was like that. He was like chef here. Nusa asked Nusa, what's your favorite food? Nusa doesn't have favorite food. They tell you all foods taste the same, and you can eat anything.
I don't know. There's some limits for me.
I don't always believe that idea of favorite food. That thing of what's my favorite food?
No. If, for instance, you have a choice, all the foods are on the table in front of you. Which one will you go for?
It depends on the mood.
That is your favorite.
Depends on
the mood. Depends on the size of my stomach. What I'm trying to.
The first thing you put on your plate.
No matter how my mood be.
Yeah.
Asun.
Are you being serious?
Once there's asun. Correct one, where you don't saute, small chops, you don't cut out.
What is it for you?
It's plantain now. If there is fried plantain, nice fried plantain.
I think this is overrated.
No.
Yes, I said
they will cancel you.
Please.
You can't say that they will cancel you online. You can't say it's overrated. They will cancel you.
No, yes, it is.
You can use plantain to make cocktail.
Yes, you can use plantain to do anything.
Like if you eat this plantain, you'll be floating on the air. Plantain.
Oh God.
Dodo is overrated.
The right person has not fried plantain.
If you want to talk about sweet potatoes, that's the one.
Oh, that one.
Sweet potato
gets fishy, and it gets mood, it gets
sweet potato over dodo.
No, never.
Even she don't think about.
She doesn't like sweet potato.
You don't have to like it.
Yes.
You don't have to like it.
How do you expect me to eat what I don't like?
You don't have to like it.
I prefer Irish potatoes than sweet potatoes.
You are butty now. Yeah. Sorry, but seriously. But Irish potatoes are great for different types of meals. It has more structure, more form. So you can grate sweet potatoes. Irish potatoes.
See now.
You can mash Irish potatoes.
See this. Is this Irish or sweet?
This is
Irish. Irish.
This
Yes.
is Irish.
No wonder.
What was that supposed to mean?
No wonder. If it was
Irish
sweet potato
potatoes
now,
have been used for many more dishes than sweet potatoes.
Yes.
If you're not frying or boiling sweet potato, you
and
don't
that is because
like,
people are being classist.
What? Wow.
Classist. Yes. You see, that's where racism starts from.
Are you kidding?
And ambassador is about to speak.
Eba.
You see,
yes.
Listen,
don't listen to what
this is the beginning. That was how discrimination started. How can you pick Irish over sweet? What is he saying? That Irish, we're going to jump out. Sometimes they oversoak oil.
Yeah.
It's not as if
the person that fried it for you didn't fry it well.
I mean, growing up, my favorite food used to be fried yam and fried eggs. But I realized that there are some days I just want jollof rice.
Wow.
Yes, over fried yam and fried eggs.
Oh yes, you cannot have it every day.
Yes, I want.
But if it's a scale of preference, is sweet potato, and because sweet potato is a carbohydrate that it breaks down in easier ways. It's complex than other ones. It's that's why a lot of people who are building muscle or who are talking about fitness will always say that is the first choice when it comes to carbs that you can
Mike,
take.
that's not why it's your favorite. That's why you should eat a lot.
Sweet potato.
You choose nutrients over taste.
I don't
You choose
understand what
nutrients
he's
over
talking
taste.
about.
Wait, Irish potato sweet taste past sweet potato.
Do you choose nutrients over taste?
Nutrients over taste.
When you choose your
in this life, you can have both.
Wow.
There are nutrients that taste well. No. You know, I'm far from that. You know that. What I'm saying is that you can have nutrients and taste. It's not like, okay, for instance, now, fish. Okay, he's using this now. And this has its own taste.
Yes.
But people are talking about salmon. Does salmon have its own taste?
Of course.
Its own unique taste. Is it that?
Yes.
Titus has its own.
All of them.
But again, fish we know catfish no get in taste.
What are you saying?
No, catfish doesn't.
Who has been cooking for you, Mike? I need to beat this.
Its own taste. No, it depends. Its own taste. Without all the spices.
I mean, its own. The own spices. I didn't tell you now.
It does.
Without the spices.
It does.
Okay.
Should I make it?
Edgar knows what he's saying.
Talk to us, chef. How does it have its own taste?
If you want to know if catfish has its own taste, don't put any season.
Yes.
Just put catfish in the water.
Yes.
And salt.
What catfish have is oil.
What?
It has flavor. It has flavor.
Only the juice.
But you know what?
You know that this is catfish.
I think we're making everyone hungry this Monday morning. But at this point, Edgar, I'm going to hand it back to you.
Yes. Thank you very much, guys. We cannot wait to have the final meal.
Yeah.
And,
it's not my own final meal.
No. I mean on the show. On the show now. Why you have to be
the finished product. All right, English way.
The finished product. Guys, do not go anywhere. All right, the show continues. We'll be right back after the short break. Let's go. It's the final meal.
Good morning, Marina Station and all the passengers. Efficient, it's comfortable.
This development will go a long way in reducing congestion and emission.
The trains are a long-term solution to Lagos traffic challenges.
This is where we take the final, decisions on policies, programs of government that will have to ensure that, the narration of Lagos as a PLC is taken very, very seriously.
This is a major pedestrian bridge linking Oyingo here to Apapa Road over there.
With this overpass, we are providing what we call permanent solutions.
This place is one of the most dangerous areas at the biosecurity environment.
This can go into the news and every crumbs of your neighborhood.
Our goal is to remain as Africa's model megacity, to move our GDP from the 5-6 position to the 3rd position, and we believe is achievable with all the commitments we have.
Explore the city of Lagos, where dreams are made and possibilities are endless. Amadedoja Salamadini. I live in Lagos, inside Lagos.
Hey, my people, I greet you plenty. My name na Uwi Balogun.
My name na Damilola Banire.
My name na Moyo Faraway Ahmed. If you also call me Moyo, listen. And this, now, Abigail.
And I dare on top of you, Pigeon.
I'm going to bring you bass, boost. I don't get person will be single mother before. He carry another man, show, say, now my husband be this.
This now what you want.
After that day, the man
you go see him again.
If you snooze, you lose. If you miss this show, you miss out. On top this our show, I not dey gree for anybody.
When you dey find the husband, you not see sign say the guy is not don't vex, don't give signs.
If they look for person, we will give them to you. Fact as it be.
Men no they ever get fault. If baby not there for her, now the woman.
Talk no they be person, you make person no fit talk true inside.
But for this country, we not say if we open court in the morning, waiting no good, no good.
Me and my sisters, hey, we go stand gidigba for inside studio to give una all the latest information.
Look, we not even take responsibility for the children.
Leave the man.
And that's some poria.
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw earthen material slabbed, stroked and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move weigh in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known, for when the wailing stops, the pieces settle.
Rolls away from McAllister beautifully. Oh, that's a tremendous strike. And it was Enzo Fernandez, a late goal.
Well. That was the match of the weekend. A number of people were expecting something quite different, but the world champions prove again that they know how to beat the big teams. Good morning, welcome. This is a beautiful game. My name is Mike Messer-Kennel. Chelsea defeated Liverpool 2-1 in a clash that many were not sure what will happen because of the bad form of both teams. Liverpool have now lost 3 matches in a row, of course, to Crystal Palace, and then 2 Victor Osimhen and Galatasaray in the Champions League, and now Chelsea. But there is an international break, so there's enough time for Arne Slot to, look over what is happening and how he can fix Liverpool's form. For Chelsea and Enzo Maresca, it was 3 matches with red cards, and those red cards cost the team. Well, for the 4th match running, this time it was the coach, Enzo Maresca, who was celebrating the goal and actually picked another red card. So for the last 4 matches, a Chelsea player has picked up something. But due to that particular result, an elephant is now on top of the table. Or no, on top of the tree. And so when an elephant is on top of the tree, what happens next? Mary and Edgar are smiling because for this almost 2 years when we saw this kind of thing happen last, Arsenal are on top of the EPL table. But you see the quite interesting thing, my pick for this season's title from the beginning has always been Arsenal. Mary, stop me as if you are not happy. Yeah, but guys, let's just looking at the whole weekend. Liverpool's loss to Chelsea ensured that Arsenal went on top of the table, which they are, with 1 point over Liverpool. Even a draw, of course, would have been joint top, but Arsenal are going to be there for at least 2 weeks for the international break. How do you guys feel?
How are we supposed
to
do?
Can I go first?
Go ahead.
See, your enemy's enemy is your friend. I don't like Chelsea, but if I see a Chelsea fan right now, what is stopping me from buying you lunch? What is stopping me from giving you a hug?
There are many of them here.
What is stopping me from telling you are looking amazing this morning? Liverpool, the reason why I don't like Liverpool is that if you check Liverpool in the past 3 or 4 seasons, they hardly lose. They always draw. They keep drawing like ogbono soup.
But they did not draw up to Arsenal last season, shall we?
No, I'm just saying like
we had the same number of
lose.
losses. What cost Arsenal the Premier League title was the draw.
I enjoyed the match because I was just hoping that Chelsea would at least even get a draw, and for them to actually turn out a win there it's amazing.
I thought it was a very good match, and I would say that Chelsea really did well in that particular game. It was really well done. Of course. We don't wish people evil, but it was good to see Liverpool lose. At least 3 points lost. So, and then of course,
we all agree that Liverpool will be a very bloody team when Isak understands the gameplay there, when Florian Wirtz is fully awake. Because right now we do not understand what is happening with that team. They're still trying to understand themselves. And they've been lucky since the start of the season for the first 5 games, winning last minute. But again, how long will you continue to do that? How long will you continue to win last minute?
All right, let's take a look at all the matches that happened across the weekend. That's in the English Premier League. It started on Friday. Bournemouth with a 3-1 win over Fulham. Of course, Fulham having 3 Nigerians now. Alex Iwobi, there's Calvin Bassey there, and there's Chukwueze also there. The squad first, and it seemed like they could get a win there. But Bournemouth had other ideas. Tottenham Hotspur, of course, with new manager Thomas Frank, by the way, from Brentford, and they are doing quite well, picking up, of course, against Leeds. They considered first also, but came back to win that game 2-1. Was quite a good one for the Londoners. And then talking about Arsenal were up in what was supposed to be a London derby, expecting a bit more, but people call it a glorified training as Arsenal went out comfortable 2-0 winners. The major problem from that, of course, had to be about Martin Odegaard and his injury. He was unable to complete the game. But it remains to be seen if, Merino came in, Zubi Mendy was a difference maker for a number of people there in that particular match. These two guys may probably have some thoughts on that particular match. Did you guys watch it? Did you see that match, that Arsenal up against West Ham?
Is it possible to not watch it?
Yes, of course I did. I really enjoyed it. To see Odegaard and Eze play together was beautiful to me because I knew that was Arteta saying, I want to come and attack the game. It is just sad that Odegaard had to leave at some point. This is about his 3rd match in a row. He's leaving in the first half. And I'm just hoping that whatever is wrong with his knee at this point should be fixed. We need Odegaard to really push out the season. As a matter of fact, we have lost to West Ham back-to-back in the Premier League in this fixture. So to me, it's huge for Arsenal to win 2-0 here.
Now, something else. Manchester United fans are in 7th heaven because they defeated Sunderland at home. Sunderland that came from Championship.
7th heaven.
Oh, they are very happy. Don't even start because where they are now, those guys are extremely happy because even while they were at home against Sunderland, nobody would fully put their money in. Great expectations that Manchester United will come up victors at that particular match. Well, it so happened, of course, the match that we just showed you here was Chelsea up against Liverpool. It was a 2-1. And then Aston Villa, even though Burnley took the lead here, Unai Emery looks like he's getting himself back into it. For about 4 matches, they were able to score a goal, were able to put up a win. But looks like they're coming back into the thick of things. That's talking about Aston Villa. But then something quite interesting, that's talking about how the other table moves away from that now, was Everton. Crystal Palace were the last team to lose a match in the EPL. They scored first. It seemed like they were going to run away with it. But Everton had other ideas. Jack Grealish, of course, with that winning goal. Some people are saying that he should be called into the English national team. But he's been doing well with the club. Newcastle. Now, that's also what I wanted to talk about. Newcastle. Volte-Made with quite an exquisite penalty. And I say that, and people talk about how penalties are lottery. No, it's not. It's not. That would be maybe someone that will take our time and talk about that. People train for penalties. People plan. And if you watch, if you go back and look, if you have not seen it, look at Newcastle's first goal, Nick Volte-Made's penalty up against Nottingham Forest, and then you understand how penalties are not a lottery. Wolverhampton Wanderers, of course, looked like they were going to get their first win of the season up against Brighton and Hove Albion, but it was a very, very late equalizer, and that match ended 1-1. Well, this one was expected, but Erling Haaland, of course, with that beautiful goal, which he showed that he's a striker that has strength, defeated Manchester City, or Manchester City defeated Brentford 1-0. But let's go to how the table looks. I was talking to you guys about the table and all of that. Arsenal are on top and all of that. For the season, how long do you think Arsenal can push to remain at the top?
Is this a trick question?
I
mean, so the thing is this. Arsenal can push as long as they can. The question is, are they going to focus on playing good football or on winning? Over the weekend, I saw a number of Arsenal fans on social media talking about how the game isn't as interesting as it used to be. Arsenal doesn't play a beautiful game as used to be the case. And I was reading his comments and I was like, wait, Edrono, I thought you people went on and on about the fact that Arsenal plays a lovely football, yet they hardly get the goals. Now that Arsenal is bagging 3 points, it's a problem that they are not playing well. They are focusing on winning. What do the fans want?
That's a question that is to be asked.
They just want a trophy. That's basically it. I'm sure that once they get a trophy, everybody will relax, everybody will calm down.
Okay. All right, let's put up something on. I just want to put this question. World champions defeated Liverpool. Of course, they are in 7th position. But do you think Chelsea can contend for the title this season? Do you think Chelsea can?
It's too early to determine who will and who wouldn't.
No. I didn't say they will win. Will they contend?
I'm telling you that it is too early.
It's not too early. Can they contend, yes or no?
Chelsea has a good squad. So the likelihood of them being
they are world champions. They don't
leave world champion, I beg.
Why go leave world champion? Arsenal don't win World Championship before.
What's wrong with you? Has any one of you done Invincible? Let's not go there. But really, Invincible. Good chance,
still
they have
trophy.
a very good team. So
Yes.
I believe they will be contenders. It's possible. Nothing
well,
is
there are people that
impossible.
are expected. Now, a number of people are looking at Manchester City and they have not given them that opportunity. But let's take a look at the bottom of the table and see how all of that plays out. Looking at far down, of course, Wolves are still in the last position. There's West Ham, there's Burnley, Nottingham Forest. You see this life, yeah? They say you don't know what you have until you lose it. But sometimes you know what you have, but your stupidity made you lose it. And that is the case with Nottingham Forest. And of course, Marianakis, the owner, had a good coach, Nuno Espirito Santo, doing quite well. Well, got in Edu from Arsenal to be a director of football. Friction came in between the coach and decided that if I'm going to hire a coach, it will be Ange Postecoglou. It's now 6 matches. No single win. Nottingham Forest, relegation contenders. That's it. On a beautiful game for this morning. We'll take a time out now.
That was good.
Now hope.
They carry us.
Even when wahala they choke, we stand gidigba.
Hope they waka with us for downfall.
They gist with us for buka.
No matter the gbege, our spirit no fit scatter. Hope na that pikin where they read ABCD and still get ogbonge dream for hearts.
Hope na the mama where they fry akara, we see the reason say
tomorrow go soft for her.
Naija,
your freedom na promise.
Say hope go always come, no matter wetin happen.
From Lagos to the world, TVC Communications has been nominated for its very first international award, the prestigious AIB. It's a recognition of our voice, vision, innovation, and relentless drive to push beyond boundaries. TVC Communications, Nigerian excellence on the world stage.
Do you think you can outplay me in this game of wits and knowledge? Can you go 7 rounds without flinching? I meant answering 7 questions correctly. How well can you hold your liquor? If you're curious, then join us for the most exciting conversation and games with your favorite celebrities on 7 of 7.
Hey my people, I greet you plenty.
My name na Chika Okeke.
My name na Uwi Balogun. My name na Damilola Banire.
My name na Moyo Faraway Ahmed. If you also call me Moyo, listen.
And this na Abigail.
And I dare on top of you, Pigeon.
I'm going to bring you bass, boost. I don't get person will be single mother before. He carry another man show, say, now my husband be this.
This na wetin you want.
After that day, the man
no go see am again. If you snooze, you lose. If you miss this show, you miss out. On top this our show, I not dey gree for anybody.
When they find the husband, you not see sign say the guys, you don't bet, don't use signs.
If they look for person, we go give them to you. Fact as it be.
Men no they ever get forced. If baby not there for her, na the woman.
Talk no they be person, no make person no fit talk true inside.
But for this country, we not say if we open court in the morning, waiting no good, no good.
Me and my sisters, hey, we go tanda gidigba for inside studio to give una all the latest information.
But we not even take responsibility for the children.
Please the man.
And that's some Poria.
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw earthen material slabbed, stroked and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move way in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known. For when the wailing stops, the pieces settle down in abject beauty erected for a century of a century. Speaking, advocating, protesting as the arts are meant to be.
I'm Nifemi Oguntoye, news anchor with TVC News.
My day is usually busy and it's difficult keeping up with breaking news stories, trending stories, business news, stock exchange and what have you. But with TVC News on WhatsApp, I'm able to catch up with all the breaking news, real-time updates and trending stories on the go.
This morning on Wake Up Nigeria, we are joined by Ariyo Oluwaferunmi Miriam, Miss Eco International 2025. She is a graduate of Universal School of Aviation, where she majored in airline ticketing and reservation. It is indeed a pleasure to have you in the studio with us this morning. How are you doing? So since July 27 till now, you've been Miss Eco International.
Yeah.
What's the feeling like?
I feel so good. It's been an amazing time all along, and trust me, I feel so blessed to be bestowed with this title. And though it's been kind of occupied for me from interviews and, you know, had to meet up with a lot of things, but trust me, it's been an amazing journey all along.
Now, the journey to winning the crown can be very challenging.
Honestly, yeah.
I'm very curious. How did you find out about the pageantry, and how was it getting in and all?
Okay, it all started in 2021.
Okay.
Yeah, I came across the pageant through Facebook. Okay. And I auditioned, and along the line, I couldn't meet up with the finale. Yeah, yes. I was cut down. I wasn't part of the top 20. Okay. So, you know, I just had it at the back of my mind that one day, I'm still going to go back for this same. Yes. I'm still going to go back. And I was just so determined. I had it all along for a couple of years. That's since 2021. And this year, I think late last year, I was like, okay, the form is out. Let me give it a trial. So I registered this year. From the audition, you know, were a lot of girls, and trust me, everybody came with their A game, beautiful, intelligent, and at some point I was just praying, oh, let Grace speak for me, and all that. So I can tell you that the journey wasn't so easy. And
what do you think gave you the edge to win?
Like I said, every young lady that contested were actually very beautiful and intelligent. I believe my communication skills, my acts of leadership during the campaign to the finale, you know, everybody liked me, from the contestants, everybody. I feel like that was what gave me the edge, my attitude, and, you know. Yeah.
Let's talk about the moments you were crowned queen. Did you think you would win, honestly?
To be very honest with you, I at some point I just was like, okay, I wasn't sure of myself. I wasn't sure. At some point I was like, okay, it's my work, but at some point I was like, whatever happens, I wasn't expecting it, but yeah.
How did you feel when your name was mentioned?
I felt so blessed. I felt so good. You know, I was in shock because I wasn't expecting it, but you know, I felt so good at that moment.
So most queens have a pet project they're working on. Do you have one?
Yes. Yeah.
What is it called?
My pet project is called Environmental Health Sanitation.
Okay.
Creating awareness about environmental health sanitation among secondary school students.
Okay.
You know, educating them and alongside engaging them in community activities that has to do with environmental health sanitations.
Okay.
You know, organizing a talk, an educational talk on environmental health sanitation, involving schools, students and teachers, you know, in engaging in community activities. And my pet project will be coming up by the month's end on this environmental health sanitation. We'll be going to school, talking to them about health hygiene, and you know, encouraging them with materials, sanitizers, and you know, just making them aware about health, you know, environment, and keeping themselves so clean.
I've come to realize there's a story behind each person's pet project. Perhaps a personal incident, or perhaps just something that you observed and decided that, okay, this is what you would focus on. What informed your decision to focus on environmental health sanitation?
Going alongside, because I'm also, apart from my degree in airline ticketing, I'm also in my 400 level where I'm studying biochemistry. And, you know, It's all about science. I love nature a lot. And looking back to my environment, I found out that a lot of students do not really, understand what environmental health sanitation is, keeping themselves clean. And, I feel like it has affected a lot of students. Talking about even menstruation, that's menstrual hygiene, is also part of, hygiene and, health and all that. So I feel like my course and my passion for health really inspired me to work on this project. Yeah.
So how is your family taking this?
When you have passion for something and they see that you are all at it, they have the choice and to support you. I remember at the beginning, nobody was, everybody was like, oh, modeling, pageantry and all that. But when they saw my passion, they just said, oh, let's just allow this girl be and, do her thing. And trust me, they've been so supportive.
Oh, that's awesome. So now that you're a queen, what next?
Basically,
besides your first project, that is.
Okay. I'm currently in my final year at the Lagos State University where I'm studying biochemistry. So after my school, I plan to, furthermore go to a business school and focus on fashion because I do fashion too. Yes, fashion designs and my modeling. So I plan to take it to, a next level, and yeah, that's basically what I'm working on.
Now, there's somebody watching and is thinking, 2021, 2025, because of pageantry. Okay. Or there might be somebody in your shoes as well who has tried a couple of times. Now, for those who are interested in pageantry and for those who have probably tried multiple times, what do you have to say to them?
I would just say, just be consistent, be a go-getter. If you are determined, trust me, you're going to get it. You don't have to look at the time range, just focus on it, prepare yourself. Trust me, it's going to work. If anybody tells you that, oh, if you focus on something too much, it's not going to work, trust me, it is going to work. You're definitely going to see the result of your hard work. Just be dedicated, be prayerful, and just put your mind to it. Trust me, you're definitely going to get it.
So I see you talk a lot about fashion this, fashion that. I wonder, do you know how to cook?
Sure, I'm a very, very good cook.
You're a very good cook.
Yes.
What are your favorite dishes?
I love rice. I feel like rice is my major, and I love amala. Amala and iwedu. Yes. And I can cook a varieties of dishes, and I just love food, but basically my best food is rice.
Do you like to explore dishes, like try new things?
Yeah, yes.
What is that food you would never try?
Honestly, I don't think I have any food I would
never try. Are you sure?
Yeah, yes, yeah.
You know there are different types of food.
Definitely, I know.
Roasted alligator, peppered snake, like they were talking about this morning. You would try it?
Yeah.
Wow, she is adventurous.
Yes.
She is adventurous.
There's nothing bad in trying, giving it a first time.
Okay. I like the sound of that. So here's what is going to happen. We're going to head to the kitchen.
Okay.
All right? And there's breakfast waiting.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And so I'm pretty sure you'd enjoy digging into it. Since you're adventurous, this is probably something your taste buds will
Trust
enjoy.
me.
All right. So at this point, we'll head straight to the kitchen. We'll join the guys there. Let's go.
is doing his thing, plating with precision. Let's go. Precision plating.
All right.
Look at that.
Nice.
Fits for a queen.
Honestly, that's the term. That's the term. I think there's a sauce that's supposed to go over it as well. Am I right?
There is.
Yeah. What's the name of the sauce again?
Yeah, seafood demi-glace sauce.
What did you say?
Seafood
Demi-glace sauce.
Oh, demi-glace.
Okay. All right. So he's gonna pour the sauce over now.
Oh, this is so nice.
Let's see. Ooh, okay. Fantastic. All right. So at this point, we're gonna give the chef a chance to tell us what went into this again. What went into the sauce? One more time.
Yeah,
Tell
I
us.
have.
Please, can we have
we
it
have it
here?
close? Yes.
Thank you.
All right.
What went into it?
Awesome.
Hold on, please.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, this looks yummy.
What went into that?
Goodness.
Tell us.
Yeah, the sauce I have tomato paste, I have
Okay.
cooking cream, I have butter, I have seasoning, I have rosemary, and I have black pepper.
Okay.
And seasoning.
Did you
It's
cook
water.
it?
Yes, it was cooked.
Because when I had tomato paste,
We give you options, silver or gold.
Wow.
he said I have.
Really?
How about silver?
Silver is fine.
Silver?
Yeah. Really?
Oh my goodness.
Don't mind.
How about diamond?
That would be nice.
My give her cutlery.
No, I like that. Okay, your crown is silver.
Diamond are a girl's best.
All right.
Silver,
Let's give her some cutlery to use, and so she can taste it. Now, have you ever had anything like this?
Nah, it's my first time.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
First time is always the best time. So
Look
dig
at that.
in.
Please have a taste.
Dig in. Let's see you do it.
Okay, so there's
Let's quickly add something.
Yeah.
Oh, he wants to add
Okay.
some.
Yeah, just
Okay.
Add
A
some
bit of
again.
parsley.
All right,
Hey,
yes.
can you
You would come this way.
You can
Okay, you can come
yeah,
around
yes.
this way.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Can I get my chicos?
Oh, yes, sure. Mike, I don't know. Could you help me with
The
this?
resistance. All right. Fantastic.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be
All
a
right, so-
gentleman. This looks so good.
And I'm here.
Wow,
Just hold me
Edgar.
now.
Edgar.
What do I have all this muscle for?
Emma,
Really, Edgar?
muscle, go.
Muscle for?
Please dig in. Let's know your feedback on this.
Okay.
That's the mashed potatoes, right?
Yeah.
It's like eba.
Wow. Mary?
That's what it does.
It's potatoes.
Yeah, I know. Irish potatoes. You wouldn't believe it just looking at it.
What do you think?
It's nice.
Awesome.
Okay.
My goodness. You said you're adventurous and you did not go for the prawns first. Wow. You have mind
Honestly,
though.
I just said, let me just taste the potatoes first.
So
Okay.
dig into the
Okay.
seafood. It looks so
Honestly.
yummy.
All right.
Yeah. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're
Yeah.
getting there.
Okay.
All right.
This is so nice.
Ah!
See how you are grinning from ear to ear.
All right.
This is
thank
so
you.
nice. I
Thank
love
you
it so
very
much. Thank you.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much. All right.
At this point, we've had a marvelous Monday, haven't we, everyone?
Yes.
We have a great way to start the week with us right here on Wake Up Nigeria. But there is still more coming your way tomorrow from 7 a.m., right?
Yes.
And I believe we have a performance still.
Yes, we have a performance.
Sky Jagger.
Sky Jagger is here. And let's close the show with him, all right? Let's go.
I stay ready like a prayer mantis. I sing like a dance. Move your waist, girl, don't stand that. Inside this Baku 3.5G. And I'm a slow down. Wine for the corner. Annabella, slow down. Get this money, let's go back. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need. Give it to you all. We call it batteries. Politica, Samatica, Rondiza, Festiva. It's all white anima. Party hard like carnival. Politica, Samatica, Rondiza, Festiva. It's all white anima. Party hard like carnival. I stay ready like a prayer mantis. I sing like a dance. We always get on standards. They send this back with 3.5G. Annabella slow down. Wine for the corner. Annabella slow down. Get this money, let's go back.